Coming up on this episode of Lust to Dust.
He's got the big woman, broad shoulders.
He's looking to be as little spoon as he can.
Yeah.
From lust to dust.
Welcome back to From Lust to Dust by Horny Dead Dad.
Podcast where we read our dead dad's sex book.
I am Brett Dodenhoff.
And I'm Connor Dodenhoff.
Today we got Hannah Bender.
Yo, what's up?
How we doing today, Hannah?
Great.
Hannah's a costume designer. I work for her father. He's a mentor of mine. He's a wonderful film, television director.
True story.
He's a super cool guy, too. And Hannah, we've become good friends. I think we'll just get into it. Your opinions about marriage, relationships. I'm always fascinated by your takes.
I mean, I'm the go-to when it comes to that kind of thing. I am like the relationship guru. So I'm not surprised that you guys are having me on here today. And I'm totally happy to share all of my knowledge and expertise with you guys here today.
That's what we want.
But it is interesting, though, because I think I consider your parents to have pretty good, I don't know, pretty good
stupidly
marriage.
Healthy marriage.
Yeah, they seem like they're
honestly
in love, yeah.
It's weird. They have been just like that they've been together as long as they have, and they're totally in love with each other. They live very independently and really enjoy the time they spend together, like genuinely. It's
Well, here's what I've always wondered, because they always say Hollywood people, they're often in and out of marriages and you can't keep a relationship. So when I started working for your dad, I was always surprised they had this really healthy marriage.
Wasn't having affairs left.
And wasn't having affairs, exactly. And I always wondered, is there something to be said because he would leave so often? That would that create separation for them, which then they could kind of rekindle their love as they went away?
100%. I think my father wouldn't so much admit it as much as my mom, but my mother's very much like she was like, we've been together this long and we love each other because we spend a lot of the year apart.
Yeah.
And it makes you miss someone and appreciate someone, and to have separate lives. And it's like why my boyfriend, for instance, we live on opposite sides of town. He lives in Los Feliz. I live in Venice.
Yeah.
We've been together for 10 plus years. It's the best way because you have your own place to retreat to. You need to have a little space. Sorry, I don't mean because I know your girlfriend lives here. I'm not trying to say that's a bad
She's in New York right now, so you're good.
Yeah. All right, let's go. But there's something to be said for space and having the ability to miss someone, and also like hold your own, do your own thing, and but have a life together as well.
I think that, there's probably a lot of divorce that could be prevented from just like someone just having a little more space apart,
The perfect marriage for me would be to almost have a second home that the guy could retreat to 3 nights a week. And then the girl will often have a very adverse response to that and kind of be like, oh, no, marriage is supposed to be. But I do think that, like you said, would save a lot of marriages if you could just
And it's
retreat.
weird, you're single.
Yeah. But I do think guys recognize the benefit of that, but I don't think the girls often see the positives of that.
No, they don't. The girls tend to be super clingy, and I think, and listen, for me, it's not even 3 nights, 2 houses on 1 lot even.
Yeah.
Fine.
Sure.
Let me have my own party without you, and let me have my party with you. Fine.
Yeah, but I'd be curious kind of what the audience thinks on what if a separation in a relationship, a little bit of living apart, is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, what do you guys think? I mean, I would definitely love to know. If any other girls are like me, or if I'm just an asshole.
I think you might be a little unique in this, Hannah. But you're
I think I might.
Unique person. So.
That's what we want, unique perspectives.
So true. Okay.
Speaking of people that could have used a lot more time apart, Bob and Lori, but thankfully Bob and Lori are over, and that is kicked in the past. And as far as we know, they never really spoke again.
Oh.
But we're going to get in today these strings of randoms that everyone's been waiting for. And surprisingly, the first random is a woman named Hannah, and we have a guest named Hannah today.
What's up, guys?
Not that they're the same person.
I did spend some time in Charleston, guys.
She did, yeah. Hannah.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where I
you
met
did.
Hannah.
Could have been.
In Charleston.
Could be.
Maybe Alex is... All right. Well, I think we're going to get into. Let's do it.
Strings or randoms.
Tackle a couple randoms today.
Yeah, let's feel them.
We'll feel it out. All right. We're going to get into Hannah today. All right.
All right.
So with Lori out of the picture, I was once again searching for love. But my efforts over the ensuing months would only yield short-term relationships without much chance for success. While perusing the possibilities on MillionaireMatch.com, I came across a gorgeous 29-year-old from Greenville named Hannah.
Wait, stop it.
Millionaire Match.
No. I have a. Okay.
You have
this
a story?
is not my podcast.
No. This
please.
is what we want.
No, this is it. Trust me.
No, we can't.
No, we
We
can't.
have to. Give us make it anonymous if you want.
Millionaire Match is a real thing.
Totally.
It is.
Have you been on there? Mm-hmm. Really?
For sure.
Is the quality the quality of the Millionaire decent?
Surprisingly, based on the photos, seems decent. I mean, there was a time in my life where I wasn't sure where things were going. I was in a sober living, things were strange. I had a laptop and I was just like thinking about what kind of thing would this be like? Like maybe I could just match with a millionaire. Dude, there's some lookers. I don't know how they verify the income.
There's a good question.
That's my question.
And then they want you to pay more. And I was like, no.
But I got a question. You said you got on it during sober living. So but I'm interesting detail.
I'm not sober living.
But I'm saying interesting detail though, because would you say most people get on a site like Millionaire Match when you're maybe not like doing your hottest or something?
The guys too. But I think your girls are getting on there for some certainly sad reasons.
Right.
And your men are getting in for a different set of sad reasons.
Yeah. It's just like both sides kind of predatoring one another.
Yeah.
I'm finding the girl who's desperate, who needs some money, and then the guy's like
willing to flex because he's going, God, I can't get laid without this.
Right.
It does feel like no relationship can really prosper on Millionaire Match because you have this disparity. You have someone seeking a millionaire, and you have someone that really has no other way to get a woman if it wasn't for $1 million.
Like it'll say on Millionaire Match, like under their medal of how many millions they have. And also, where are we drawing this conclusion from? Is it million cash? Is it million in the bank, stocks?
I think our dad was tapping into the entire extended family Dodenhoff's net worth to scrape the 1 million.
Well, and that's what most of the people you find they are like going broke, these people with their last million.
I'm also like these days, just if you just had $1 million.
It's like, okay, cool, we can live for a year. Like,
yeah, I know, honestly. In this
like, what the fuck?
In this economy.
Well, you can buy half of an okay house.
Yeah. It's probably become billionaire match.
Yeah, there's enough now to make a website. All right, we're going to keep going here.
Yes, I knew that 29 was young, but she was a single mom with 2 children, indicating to me a sense of maturity and an understanding of my life as a single father.
Guy on Millionaire Match.
Like, Hannah, you were probably in your 20s when you were on this website, right?
I think I was 19 to 20, maybe.
This is what he did a lot. He would argue that the girl, if they had children, no matter how young they were, had more maturity or understanding.
Also, so I'm sensing like a little a hero complex here.
Oh, he has that bad.
You are nailing it. Absolutely.
Safe. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Also, this just shows you how many millions my dad had. he has just enough to get the 29-year-old with 2 kids.
Yeah,
that's not exactly.
Yeah, that's a lot of swiping. There.
That's a lot of swiping. I mean, this is where you show his tax bracket was the 29-year-old already with 2 children.
Yeah. Missing a leg or something.
Yeah. There's always something going on.
Meth addiction. Yeah.
I contacted her via email, and she eagerly wanted to meet. Fortunately, she happened to be coming to Charleston that weekend, saving me a 4-hour road trip.
In the early days, my dad had no problem driving 5 hours to even get an OTPHJ.
And that's why I know this book's he's starting to coast a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit of the less desperation.
Convenience.
He just got out of a relationship with a pregnant girlfriend. He probably picked cigarettes back up here. I mean, there's a lot going on in this.
This is a weird time of life for him, for sure. You know, what's he looking for here?
You know, he's not sure.
I think when you get out of a situation like that with the pregnant girlfriend, though, it's hard to go like, I'm still looking for love for the next 6 months.
Yes, but it's just really one hot mess to another.
The next relationship you get in, like, they're going to be like, tell me about your former relationship. What happened? And it's like, you're not coming out of that unscathed.
Yeah, no.
Well, she was pregnant. And anyway, what did you want for appetizers?
you're kind of, your sights are on one thing. It's that the guy's rich. I mean, you're just kind of hoping for some sense of normalcy, but you understand the person you're getting. You're not getting like the top of the crop here, you know, guys and girls.
No, this is some brokenness, and you just hope that those two broken pieces somehow.
Put Humpty Dumpty comes back together.
Yeah. Gold-plated duct tape. That's Millionaire Match.
The reason she was coming was quite frankly bizarre. Her mother was scheduled to compete in a bodybuilding contest, and Hannah was coming for moral support.
Again, this is the millionaire tax bracket he's in. Bodybuilding, jeans, 2 kids.
Yeah. When she's helping mom with the spray tan and then coming to get Bob and with the 2 children on the hip. Also, I'm like, probably one with some pretty broad shoulders, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, mom's a bodybuilder.
I think Bob, too, he's coming off a pregnant woman and with a baby. And
He's looking for fit.
Yeah, I think he's also looking for someone that, you know, he was doing probably felt so much of like the protector.
He needs a
Yeah, he needs a little protection. Yeah,
I think that's what this is.
Caretaking.
He's trying to little spoon for the next for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Our first date was watching her mom compete on stage. As usual with internet dates, I was concerned that Hannah might question my age, as it was listed as 10 years younger.
Hannah's expecting that.
That's what I would assume.
Any normal Hannah is
On
expecting-
Millionaire Match?
Yeah.
Once they lie about their bank account, you think they're going to be honest with their age? Also, I bet Hannah has 11 kids.
Exactly.
But this is how I know that the morality and stuff, the stuff he built right after he got out of the relationship, because when he lied about his age in like chapter 2, I remember him beating himself up and going, why are you such a liar or whatever. But now.
There he goes again.
And that, there he goes again, but it's coming after the pregnancy. He's at the bottom of the barrel right now. And in life, in judgment, in morality.
We had such a great start with this book. He was making these mistakes and he was learning from it. And, he went on this date with this woman and.
Well, as you said, this is not even half through.
No.
This is just a lull. This is a lull.
But we're hoping it goes like, there's a bell curve or something here.
I mean, he'll learn some lessons, I imagine, in the cancer chapters, but this is tough. See, he's kind of in his fuckboy era, and it's the musings of a 50-year-old fuckboy are not exactly.
I was gonna say, it's not a hot. Image.
Yeah.
I picked her up at her hotel, and the first thing that struck me was her exceptional height. She was listed at 5 feet 11 inches, but with heels, she towered over me. I could only picture her bending down to kiss me.
I mean, we're not wrong.
He's got the big woman, broad shoulders.
We're right. He's looking to be as little spoon as he can.
Yeah.
It's like the short king who likes the big girl.
Yeah.
There's something to be. It's the comfort there.
Yeah, it's comfort.
I think he needs to be comforted right now.
He's in his little. He wants to be a little in a kangaroo pouch here. You know?
I mean, you'd be surprised that from the pregnancy he didn't want to go for like a big mama with some big bosoms and a big belly to cozy him up with. He wanted to go for like a scary.
I think he wants to feel
intimidated.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh yeah, there's some other.
Maybe it's some dominatrix.
I was going to say there's where it is. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't entered that phase, but we might. We might be.
I think we're close.
We headed for a fun dinner near the theater, and then went on to the main event. This was by far the most unusual date I'd been on. For how many men would attend their date's mom's bodybuilding exhibition? I sat there in the audience with Hannah, captivated by the numerous competitions leading up to her mother's, all the while cracking jokes about the physical particulars of some of the contestants.
I think Bob's, again, he's kind of looking at these going, who maybe should I take out?
Yeah.
Who could take me out on the town?
That's true. Who might take me
and also,
for a
mom's his age. I mean, so it's like...
Yeah.
Mom might even be a little younger, honestly.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's we do a little Yankee swap here.
I feel that one.
Yeah, it's also cracking physical joke about their physicality. He's cracking jokes about how they look. I'm like, this is her mother.
Yeah, her mom's pretty deep into, I mean...
She's in a competition. She's deep into it.
Clearly, all of these people were hardworking, committed bodybuilders, but as this was a small regional competition, there were vast inconsistencies between the overall conditioning of the competitors.
No, we thought this was the big time.
There is something. The regional competition of bodybuilding's got to give you quite a bit of. Yeah. Before you even make it to state level.
When you're dealing with Berkeley and Charleston County for bodybuilding,
the Tri-County competition. for women's bodybuilding begins now.
It's like Hannah was the fucking, prom queen of Greenville.
Yeah.
And this is taking place at like a middle school gymnasium.
Oh, 100, yes.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Bob's probably one of 8 people in the audience making unbelievably loud, crass comments.
Hannah had a great sense of humor, so we not only laughed at the spectacles on stage, but also about the irony of having our first date in such an unusual circumstance. Her mother finally came on stage, and one thing was for sure. She was substantially shorter than Hannah, and not nearly as pretty.
I quipped to Hannah.
I love the fact maybe like he didn't know mom was coming on. He makes it mad.
He's like, look at this short fat ass.
Yikes. One of the Easter Island things got loose. She goes, that's my mother.
One of the Easter Island thing.
Because, at that point, he's feeling good. He's landed a couple.
Oh, yeah.
Cue the Jaws music.
Yeah. Christ. Oh, God.
However, it was obvious that this woman was a committed bodybuilder. She didn't win, but it wasn't a tragedy, for she was just happy to compete. We met her backstage, along with her bodybuilder-obsessed boyfriend, and then all proceeded to have drinks afterwards.
How is this encounter? You got the muscled steroid guy who's also 10 years younger than Bob.
Dating his mom.
His stepdaughter.
Yeah. He's sitting here. Really good stuff out there. Cheryl, your tricep was looking unbelievable. One of the best triceps of the night.
Well, we know Bob is not like he's not a muscular guy.
No.
By any means.
Oh, no.
So just as an outlier.
But I think that he probably liked this. He kind of had his his Kingsguard kind of circling him. If anything's breaking out, he's got 2 bodybuilders there, and Hannah's 6'8".
Yeah,
Jeez.
God forbid someone comes try to steal his wallet. He's taken care of.
Yeah.
He's like,
Sick him.
yeah.
At the end of the night, I was able to get a goodnight kiss outside my car. And sure enough, she had to bend down to complete the task. This was definitely another first on my dating scene.
He's tapping into something psychological here with being coddled.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%.
The
You
bend
don't
down.
stumble into this. This is
No one wants to be bent down to be kissed as a man.
yeah.
Unless you're in some weird
unless
part
he's
of your
in a
life.
weird thing
Yeah.
where he's searching.
This is accessing and tapping
Yeah.
into that for sure. Yeah.
It's almost like he's seeking mom again. Like his mother.
Yeah.
You know? It's almost
Was
like
your mom a bodybuilder?
No, not our mom. Like he's seeking.
Oh,
he's
yes, his
seeking the
mom.
maternal energy a little.
He
bit.
is. I think
Or
he's,
paternal.
Or
Maybe.
paternal.
Hence the
Or paternal.
bodybuilding.
It could be a little bit of mix of both.
Yeah.
Or just he found his parents in one woman.
In one 29-year-old mom.
his body. I think he's like, I need a hard reset, literally like day one from
Right.
birth.
Yeah.
This is a rebirth
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, because he's seen the birth of this child.
Yes.
He's kind of going back to zero again.
Yeah.
We got along great, and she made plans to come back the following weekend. We ended up sleeping in my bed together that Friday night, but beyond kissing and a little groping, there was nothing else to talk about.
We know who was groping too.
We sure do.
I mean,
Yeah, he's sitting there. He's getting,
he's getting flipped over,
Yeah.
tossed to the side, flipped upside down.
Like a pancake. Yeah.
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 Bob.
I'm going to flip you like an almond, Bob.
We spent Saturday touring downtown Charleston and spent some time at the beach. As with all of these internet dates, however, I always had an impending sense of guilt about not being honest about my age. I always felt it would be best to get the truth out quickly, as I didn't want to destroy my chances for long-term trust.
After your groping session.
Yeah.
After his groping session.
After a groping session. Jesus.
Also, what is this? Get the truth out quickly.
Yeah.
This isn't quickly.
She's come here to see you over a course of a month. Twice.
Yeah. It's about time that I,
Fess up.
before it becomes a lie.
This is complete nonsense. Get the truth out quickly.
I must get it out.
So with that in mind, I suggested to Hannah that we take a golf cart sunset ride. I searched for what I thought was the right moment and finally summoned the courage. Hannah, I need to be honest with you, I began. Everything about me on my online profile is true except for one thing. She looked at me with a curious expression. I'm actually not 42. In fact, I'm 52. Hannah interrupted me by starting to laugh. That's a new reaction, I thought. What's so funny? I asked, almost afraid to hear the explanation. She looked away for a moment and giggled even more. Well, she said, I'm not 29 either. I looked at her with a curious expression. If this girl wasn't 29, then how old could she be? Well, I asked, how old are you? I'm 24.
Oh, God. Again, who's the clientele on Millionaire Match? 29, you're probably even out of there. by
You're
that
aging
point.
out. Yeah.
I know. It's bizarre that
Yeah.
she didn't lead with that.
Yeah.
And also, if she's 24,
She's a hotter ticket than a 29.
Hotter ticket, but two
Yeah.
kids at 24 too.
Yikes, yeah,
so then
that's-
it's like,
Oh my God. Oh, that's
You
probably
know?
why the
Uh,
two kids at 24
she's really looking for a
shows me
savior.
that whatever happened quick and you got out.
Yeah.
29's like you gave it an old college try with
29
this
is
person.
at least
Okay.
we had a marriage and
Yeah.
then we divorced.
Possibly.
24 is like we kind of got knocked up.
high school. Knocked
yeah,
up.
high school knocked up, and now
My
here
parents
I am.
help. And
But
here
also
I
you
am.
went back?
I'm also thinking if she's 24, mom definitely might be younger than Bob, or
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
or
easy.
certainly younger.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Mom's 38 at this rate.
Yeah, wherever she comes from.
Jesus.
Surely.
24? Yes, 24, she replied, still giggling. Why didn't you put down your real age? I asked. I don't want to date younger men, so I thought I'd make myself a little older. Holy God, I thought, doing the math in my head. 52 minus 24. For God's sake, a 28-year difference. I'd certainly been pushing the envelope, but this age spread was downright ridiculous.
All right, so he is at least showing that, all right, this is probably a little too much for me.
Yeah.
My issue with this is when you go on these websites, on a Millionaire Match for sure, you're probably like everyone's lying a little bit.
Well,
You know?
exactly. I think you have to be grateful if the person who shows up is who's in the photo.
For sure. But I would say, at the very least, understand the age, probably not
Oh.
legitimate.
But I feel like it would be shocking to find out someone lied younger. That to me just feels like
Lied younger.
or lied that they were older. Like 24 to 29.
Yeah, isn't a huge. I feel that.
Because I feel like the guy, the 50-year-old Millionaire Match guy doesn't really care if you're 24
well-
or 29, maybe. I don't know. At that point, if you're in your 50s, 24 and 29, kind of the same thing. Let me just choose one that's a little more
Yeah.
mature. Or something.
Yeah.
Feels.
know?
I just feel like when you're sliding that scale and you're doing and you know your age, you're like 29 feels like he probably went the bar to like 28.
She didn't seem to worry about my real age, as she didn't bring it up again, but I couldn't for the life of me get over our age discrepancy. We had dinner and eventually went to bed, but I didn't try anything. Even if we were compatible, she'd be in her late 40s, and I'd be in my 80s. Not the perfect arrangement for a lifelong romance.
Yeah. I mean, actually doing that math is pretty,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And
Yeah.
there's plenty of those relationships we all are aware of, especially in this town.
But Bob was looking for more.
So the next morning, we kissed goodbye with a promise to get together again soon. But I think we both knew in our hearts that this was the end. I never called her after that.
He has this unbelievable, he thinks everything is this mutual.
He was like, "Yeah, we both mutually knew it was the last time we'd
Right.
ever talk." Like, no, bro, you knew that. This bitch is there sitting waiting for you to
Right.
call for.
This poor woman, she has 2 kids. She thought she just found the windfall.
Jack, her life.
yeah.
She's like, "I'm
Millionaire
gonna live in
match.
Charleston." I'm gonna
Yeah,
fucking-
he took her on the golf cart to the beach. She's thinking,
Yeah.
this is my
She's like,
fucking
"Yeah,
life.
wow, let's
Great
go."
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
She's like, "Mom, we're moving on up, baby."
Maybe mom's kind of in on it, Mom's thinking
Mom doesn't want to be bodybuilding for
Yeah, that's
10
just a-
bucks
yeah.
cash
Yeah.
anymore.
Or mom's thinking her steroid dose might get a little bit more,
Yeah.
She might be getting the good stuff.
Yeah, I might
so
be able to, stop shipping it in from Tijuana.
Yeah,
Mom's envisioning her whole career take
Yeah.
off. with
Yeah,
this
just
new guy.
suddenly-
I could forget regionals.
yeah. State. I'm going state, baby.
I could go state.
He called mom on the drive home. Mom, you ready for state?
Mom,
Yeah.
I think we're going to be able to get you those peptides. Or whatever. All right, for in a shocking turn of events, we've made it through a chapter,
Want to go to Haley?
and we might be able to make it through Haley.
This is in fact strings of randoms, and we're going to get into the next random
Yeah,
here
he's-
for this chapter,
yeah.
which is Haley.
Yeah,
And
Haley.
It looks like, again, another Millionaire Match
Yeah.
suggestion.
Oh, so we're still okay.
So is all of strings of randoms just Millionaire?
I hope so.
I think so. I think that he's just talking about.
It should have just been called Millionaire Match.
Yeah, the Millionaire
The
Match.
Millionaire
These are
Match.
basically just hinge dates at this
Yeah,
point,
yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. They're part of the 29, though.
Yeah.
So 29.
Yeah, that's how you get there.
Within a week, Millionaire Match yielded another attractive woman named Haley, who lived in Wilmington, about 4 hours away.
This is the dollar sign that he's at. Is that he's outsourcing to smaller towns who are going. Oh, they're going. I caught myself a millionaire. Oh, I got a big city boy who's worth $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go date him.
When we're going
Oh,
interior
mama.
South Carolina, we're
Yeah.
going up to Wilmington, and this is this is Wilmington 05. I mean, it's
Yeah.
still kind of pretty blue collar
Well,
town. So
I gotta say though, Wilmington 05 kind of was like, wasn't Dawson's kind of popping
actually
over
no,
there?
maybe it's a film person.
I think
You were in
that's what
Wilmington.
I'm.
You were
that's
in
what I'm-
Wilmington.
Again,
Yeah, I
Hannah,
know.
Haley. How I happened to be in Wilmington in 09. Weird.
Right.
Okay, here we
Haley's
are
just
again,
Hannah in
guys.
Haley,
a different
uh-oh.
wig this time. Coming
Yeah.
out. It's Hannah trying to get back to Bob
Yeah.
through the same.
Yeah.
Haley was in her early 30s, had a 3-year-old boy, and seemed friendly enough on the phone.
He did prefer women with children. That was his thing. He
I think
Oh,
it,
really?
because
Well-
it was sort of like if they have a child, they won't want a child. because
I think
that's-
after the whole thing with Lori,
Yeah,
with his
got it.
pregnancy, I think that at this point it's easier. I think
If
that,
you know they're not looking for the seed.
right.
yeah.
After a few calls, we decided that I'd drive up for the night to have dinner. I was having mixed results with finding dates locally, so I actually looked forward to these road trips to meet new girls.
Mixed result. Because he's dated everyone in Charleston.
Yeah.
It's also because everyone in Charleston knows he's not really a millionaire.
Yeah.
You're the guy who's lying about his age, who's pretty renowned around town for dating a pregnant woman. Who's,
Yeah.
I was not that familiar with Wilmington, but it had the reputation as a seaside town with some nice restaurants, and I figured it'd be a mini vacation for me at the very least. So I loaded a cooler full of refreshments and headed out on a Friday for a road trip.
This is how you know he's not a millionaire. He's
Yeah,
having to
cooler.
load up the cooler.
Yeah, I
Put
know.
a couple PB&Js
Yeah.
in and hit the road.
I packed a tuna sandwich.
I got all this stuff from Costco. Yeah.
The fact that Haley lived with her mother was probably warning enough, but it was where she lived that alarmed me most. The apartment complex was low end.
Surprise, Bob.
And the various residents I spotted on the way in were not exactly ideal citizens. Adding to further suspicion was the fact that she met me outside without a chance to even meet her mother. She was either embarrassed about her mother, the condition of the apartment, or both.
I love how he assumes she's embarrassed about the mom.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
Like,
what does this woman get?
Hey.
The Job of the Hut or something
Yeah.
coming out?
Yeah. Well, I'm like also.
what
like,
about you? Maybe she's embarrassed of you, Bob.
Yeah.
Fucking 52
Yeah.
years old and stuff to pick up a 24-year-old.
Exactly.
She's about to lie to her mom about
Yeah, she's like, I'm going out with my friend to the mall.
No, it's the 52-year-old.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to explain
the
to her mom.
driveway.
Well, yeah.
With the cooler of snacks.
He brought a cooler?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. He's got a cooler. He's got
She yelled back to the mom, yeah, he definitely ain't a millionaire.
Yep. We ain't making it out of here.
Yeah.
In any case, we went to dinner, then on to a few crazy bars, and then finally to my hotel room for a nightcap. I wasn't exactly sure how well we were getting along until she excused herself to use the bathroom. When she emerged 10 minutes later wearing just panties, I suspected that things were progressing in a very positive way. Within moments, we were all over each other and spent the rest of the night making love.
The millionaire match thing, it feels like you're just finding people who are, they're at kind of wit's end a little
Yes,
bit, you
yes,
know?
clearly.
Yeah. You're not paying anyone. There's no exchange of services, but it feels like Tinder in a way. Tinder
Yeah.
where
No,
you just...
and that's what I say. It was kind of like,
You know,
Tinder-
it's immediately saying that I have
This
this, and
matters.
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
I
it
will
might
be
as
the
well be
millionaire.
saying 6'4" and bigcock.com.
Yes.
I mean, it's like...
64bigcock.com.
yes,
Oh, I just went on there looking for love to 64bigcock.com.
yes. No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what are you expecting?
Oh,
I mean, the contract is you
Yeah.
have money and I'm young.
Yes.
And there's nothing beyond that.
No.
Hey,
I'm glad they don't have penis size on dating apps because Bob would be sitting there unbuckling going, there's something I need to tell you.
I lied.
I'm a full 10 inches shorter.
The next morning, we went back to Mom's and picked up her son so we could go to a parting breakfast together.
How do you explain to your,
Yeah.
well, how old's this kid? And he's like, here,
Yeah, the
hey,
kid's
here's
sitting there.
dad. This is,
Yeah.
And trust me, her son wasn't exactly an ideal citizen either.
Yeah, I can already tell. There was lack of this is traumatizing. 'Cause here's the other thing about this. This son has gone to a lot of breakfasts with,
Yeah.
new,
No,
with
that's
new
the,
dad.
yeah,
Oh, God.
to
Yeah.
never be seen again.
Yeah. And again, I think that, she's sitting here going, I got myself a catch. She's looking at little Tommy
Yeah.
going, buddy, no more.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're moving out of
We
mom's.
got ourselves.
Yeah.
We're moving to the big city.
Yep.
And this is that. And
I
so,
thought I even nudged the kid when he said Mr. Bob. She went, Daddy.
Yeah.
yeah. I meant daddy. Yeah. The kid's, he's been here before.
Yeah.
What happened to last week's daddy?
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Yeah,
God.
he ain't.
Yeah, I mean, knowing this is, a woman in some kind of desperate apartment situation.
Yeah.
She's bringing
It's
kid to
another
breakfast.
savior, though. I think what I'm feeling from Bob is like a major savior complex, and I'm kind of liking that. He was not able to save his family, so he's rushing in to save others.
There
Yeah.
you go. We were not saved.
We
No,
were
we
not
were
saved.
not saved.
We were, and not even worth
And
trying
where were you guys? Were you out to breakfast with women? Like,
I mean, a little bit.
would he bring you into the breakfast ever?
Not
You were too old.
It's
too
almost, it
embarrassing.
is kind of weird that we avoided this, but he's taken this one
Yeah,
kid,
the-
one kid,
The
to
bastard
breakfast.
child out to breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you getting pancakes
Yeah,
too?
the bastard goes to me, boy.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to show you guys off.
You know,
Yeah.
the savior complex is interesting because we had our mom, we were totally fine back
Right.
home. So it's almost like because we didn't need saving, he's out trying to find him in
Yeah.
the aisle. to
Play
get
the
him.
hero.
It is funny. He took one look at this, and this busted right through his savior complex. You know,
This is itching the savior complex, though. Woman in bad apartment with a
Yeah, with a
3-year-old.
3-year-old taking him out to
something tells me with
breakfast?
how short this chapter is.
Okay.
is that we found the floor for his savior. You know, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, there was a mutual look in the eyes, and they both decided it was the last time they'd ever see each
Yeah,
other. How are
I-
we going with it?
I still had no opportunity to meet Mom, but I was able to get acquainted with her son.
Awesome. That won't be confusing for that kid for the rest of his life.
I love it. I still don't have an opportunity. He's really building
He's
up.
building up the mom thing. And then
This
the
is-
last one, I think he's trying to be with the mom.
Still not.
I never met her mother.
Still
Like, oh.
barely a mention of the mother.
I think his envisioning of this mom is bleak. Like
Yeah.
he's thinking this mom.
He's
is,
really worried,
You know,
yeah.
full on addicted to
I
crack.
think he's
or something.
thinking, you know, she's speaking through the voice thing. You know, she's got
Yeah,
she-
the voice thing.
Yeah.
Bab.
yeah, Bab. yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he goes in. The mom's in an iron lung or something.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's going. What the hell's yeah?
After breakfast, we parted ways and I headed back to Charleston. Yes, Haley was a beautiful girl with a lot going for her, but there wasn't a great deal of chemistry between us. Was it really worthwhile to start a relationship with this woman who lived 4 hours away and was clearly financially destitute? The answer, of course, was no.
Oh, unlike the first one, unlike Hannah, who was so well off.
You can't go on. You can't go on a Millionaire Match
And be like,
and now
"You're too
complain
poor."
the woman is financially destitute.
She brings nothing to the table economically. Can you believe this? I'm expecting to meet another millionaire.
This is bizarre.
She's
Oh,
not
God,
financially well.
Just a woman looking for money.
Yeah.
It's like this is the website. This is insane.
I also love it's like this is after we've had the full fling, you know,
Yeah.
drinking, dancing in the hotel room,
Yeah.
probody some like holding each other,
Oh,
swaying,
definitely.
you know,
Uh-huh.
listening to some Lucinda
cool-
Williams,
yeah.
just, like,
Just a little
so
Stella
bad.
got her groove back.
yeah,
like,
yeah, swaying in the wind,
Yeah.
making love, yeah.
Oh,
This
God.
won't work.
I wonder if the kid tried adding on something to his pancakes and he stopped him.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
The kid wanted the whipped cream. There's a little
Yeah,
extra.
I think kids like I'd love it with chocolate chips and
Yeah.
and what do you mean and extra toppings are 75 cents.
What are you, financially destitute?
Jesus, the financial destitution. The kid's starved.
Yeah. I could see the kid's ribs, and I realized this was no relationship
No.
for me.
They go to the waitress goes looks at Bob. What are you having? I'm all right. Opens his cooler and pulls out his
His
No
pre-made
need.
breakfast
Yeah,
sandwich.
the guy with the cooler complaining about the financial destitution of someone.
Yeah.
Kept in touch by phone for a week or so, but as with Hannah, there was no need to pretend that anything would come of it.
God. Again, she's still calling. She wants that savior.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's interesting because we've established he has the bad savior complex, and these people are all ticking that for him. But it's almost like if they need too much saving,
Then, no.
he gets checked
I'm
out
done.
a little bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think that he likes the saving in a different sense. I think that the financial
But also hilarious, though, to be on a Millionaire Match website
Yeah.
and then have your concern be that you don't have enough to care for.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is weird because you're like, if you're on the Millionaire Match and I'm showing off my money, it's almost like I want the admiration
Yes.
of the money, but I don't want the
responsibility.
the responsibility, the kind of
the
leaning on me
payout.
for the money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and I mean, if you're meeting women with kids on Millionaire Matchmaker,
Yeah.
it's all right there. It's clear.
written
It's
in-
clear what they're
yeah.
what they want.
That's what kind of how we establish this. When you're at the bottom of your life a little bit,
Correct.
is kind of when you go for
And
a
it's
website like
usually when no one else you know will give you $20.
Yeah.
And there's a good reason why, because
Yeah.
you're gonna spend that shit on fucking hair roll.
Yeah,
You know,
that's it.
I'm
That's a
just
good
saying,
point.
it-
Yeah.
this. That's a good point.
Yeah.
You're kind of like,
know
all
what's going
right,
on.
family's kind of cut me off or
Yeah.
something.
I need a meal.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah.
Go to a sushi restaurant complaining there's fish. It's
Right.
like, it's, you know, you got it. You know what you're getting into.
sure
a little
do.
bit.
I feel like Millionaire Matchmaker really had good targeted. Like, you know, you Google search and it's like the top promoted one. I feel
Yeah.
like anything being like any problem you
Oh,
type into
yeah,
Google,
yeah,
like my life is at this point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, Millionaire Matchmaker's
you know what
just
you'll
sitting
get?
there hovering.
It'll be
beautifully.
Millionaire Match and
Yeah.
like those fucked up like go
Yeah.
volunteer with the elephant orphanage.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's like it preys on the people who just
A
really
little destitute.
and also want connection.
Yeah.
Sure. I think there's probably passages of Malibu, Millionaire Match right next to each
100%.
other.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Sierra Tucson's like a few down.
Yeah. It is like, oh, if you're in that situation, it's like with the click of a few buttons, you too could now be worth $1 million.
Speaks to the time because honestly, as we talked about earlier, having a like the idea of Millionaire Match these days is kind of ridiculous.
Mhm.
But back then, like that was fucking, that was a big deal. Like
Right.
that was some prestige.
Yeah.
And
A millionaire kind of meant $1 million back then. So
Yeah.
you really
Yeah.
thought this is saving my life.
Totally.
you know?
Totally. To be on Bob's back, there really weren't a ton of options then. It is. I do believe it's maybe a step above like the mail order bride.
Right. Well, I think the case with this is that there are probably relationships that emerge out of Millionaire Match that do work, but don't go on Tinder.
Let us know if you are
yeah,
one of them.
if you're one of them, and
if
I'm
you
sure
are
there's-
one of them, or if you know one, let us know.
and I'm sure there's an age gap. You know, I would almost assume.
And I think probably like a looks thing, but like, and I think, whoever has the funds, the other has the baggage. But that's
There you go.
the beauty.
Funds and the baggage. That's kind of what it is. One
think-
has the baggage to put the funds in. That's kind of how these
It is.
relationships work.
Here's my giant trash bag. Fill it up with your funds.
But I think this woman, in the case of what was her name, Haley,
Yeah.
she brought a big bag.
She was a little too big.
Bob didn't want to put a fund in there.
No, he
you know,
didn't.
he said that bag looks a little too
Little
deep.
too empty, a little too big.
And
plus,
it's got a kid in it.
yeah. And I got three of those fuckers at home.
It's got a kid, and where the hell's the mother?
Yeah. And no mother. He throws the bag down.
I want to see the grandmother.
There's a lot more randoms to get into on future episodes. But Hannah, I guess what was your impression? I know you're privy to, Brett and I. You're
do.
privy to kind of these stories. What is your impression today, or how did you come away?
The takeaway for me is really like Bob. I'm really like trying to wrap my head around because he's always been this guy that's been talked about in my life. Bob. These beautiful boys, this beautiful ex-wife he has, all these petals unfolding that we're learning about him. It's pretty amazing, and the fact that he had the wherewithal to know, like you guys said, that this was going to be a fucking story.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly he did, and also like it wasn't performative though. It was simply like his true going through it life.
Well, I kind of go back and forth because like you said, I think some things feels like it was for the plot a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
You
And
do.
Even the pregnancy story with Lori, I mean, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, it almost as though he experienced this because he thought it'd be good for the book a little bit. Like, and not that he even knew he was writing a book at the time, but
But
he
he started doing things for the
Do you
the
think
ride.
Do you think it was when he knew he was sick?
No, he doesn't know he's sick yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he just
get a
just
kick
was.
out of it? Like he
I'm
was taking
sure
the piss
he
of
loved
it?
telling the story
The
of
bodybuilder story for sure.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Or I even imagine, I'm sure he's, painted a scene about this apartment complex he's walking
Yeah,
up to his friends, And
Right.
I think too is like at this point, his life, his career is kind of stable but not going anywhere. I mean, like I think that he this was really the only excitement. Like even
Yeah.
where, his kids at this point are no longer like
Babe, yeah.
babies. And I think that probably even the thought of like truly settling down probably scared him a little bit.
Yeah.
Cause it's like, I don't know. I think he probably was a little bored.
Yeah.
and he kind of liked he liked raising children in a way, and so I think there was a level of, hey, if some woman in her late 20s has two
Yeah.
kids that need a dad, like,
Well, now
I'll
I'm
fill
feeling
the
kind
role.
of like that's so dope of Bob.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had a lot of good qualities. These are the sillier, kind of crazy things that he gets situations into, but he was a good person, a
Do you
good
think
father.
No,
you
he
probably
was.
never got over losing your mom because their
No.
mom is a fox? No, like woo, baby. Yeah,
No, he
she's-
didn't. I think.
And I would think like it's
Yeah.
probably hard to ever measure up to somebody like that.
Yeah.
I think that probably it was tough for him to ever really come over. But yeah, I think again, he's a complex person for sure. But yeah, I mean, I think overall he's well intentioned for the most part.
Yeah.
I love that he like has a factor to him, like a David Bowie, like kind of fucking with the world type of a thing, like just taking the piss and you know
Yeah.
getting enjoyment out of like other people
Yeah. Yeah.
scoffing
Well-
about and commenting on the ridiculousness. I think it takes someone to like doesn't take themselves too seriously. I like that.
Yeah.
There's definitely a little don't take him too seriously. Whether he achieved the David Bowie sort of lore, maybe not. But
Yeah,
But
that's our
guys-
first and probably last comparison to David Bowie. But
I mean, come on, guys.
yeah, David Bowie.
Ziggy, come on.
Ziggy.
all right, guys. Well, that wraps up this portion of Strings of Randoms, but there's more random people to go. I don't know if
sure
there's more
are.
Millionaire Match. I hope that he stays away from destitute women and then complains about their destitution because that
And the whole
feels a
mom
little-
thing, I hope we shift from the obsession of all the ladies' moms that he dates.
get away from mom. Yeah, it was. There's some mom.
a
theme
lot
in
of mom
this.
theme in
He had the bodybuilder mom, and he was fascinated
And
by
he
his
was
mom.
terrified about the destitute, crippled
Yeah.
emphysema mother.
I don't think we're over with the moms.
No, I
No.
hope not.
Mom stuff's going to be coming back.
Something's
Yeah.
kind of been cracked open
Yeah.
here, and we'll see kind of how this
I
plays
like the
out.
beginning of this egg cracking we've been doing, guys.
But
Let's
guys,
follow us for the rest of the mystery.
There it is.
29 Second Chances of Love. It's only going to get weirder and stranger
Gonna
with
get
Bob
weirder.
because I think he's doing some stuff for the plot now. And when you're doing stuff for the plot, you got to shake it up.
You sure do,
You know?
You got to shake it up.
Yeah,
It's
you
for a
gotta
book.
add those little spices in
Yeah,
there.
he's kind of Anthony Bourdain in it here, you know.
Yeah.
A taste of every country.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
A taste of every
You know,
continent.
but instead of going to Libya, he's going to an apartment complex in Wilmington.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's kind of, you know.
Yeah.
he's-
Instead of
and-
Vietnamese cuisine, he's going up to Wilmington.
Yeah, he's still trying a lot of different flavors, but it's a different, you know.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Next week, we'll get into more Strings of Randoms. We'll see you next week on From Lust to Dust.
Dust.
My horny dead